Well, good morning, dear viewers. Good afternoon, good evening, depending upon whichever part of the world you are at. Let me know if the sound is through so that we can proceed further. Hello, MJ. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Anwar. I'm Osman. He says, hello, Rakesh, MJ, and everyone yet to arrive. All right, that's good. So, all are welcomed. Guys, my name is Rakesh. I'm your host here, and this is Forex Trading with Rakesh. You're watching your favorite channel, Dukas Copy Webinars, and we are going to do some price action analysis here. But before we go to the analysis part, I think I should let you through the risk disclaimer because you already know about me. Okay, a little introduction every day, and we know now each other. So I will just straight away go through the risk disclaimer, which is associated with the forex trading when you trade it on margin. So the only thing that you need to care about now is the risk. Okay, you already know me. So the thing is that you please use this leverage or the risk. You have to manage your risk. Essentially, we are all here risk managers. Okay, thereafter we are the traders. So you understand what are the risks associated with trading the forex, and then only hop onto the charts that we are going to show. Like always, I'm going to show you the first chart, that is of the US dollar index, and here it is on your screen now. All right, what do we have on the dollar index? I will just remove all the clutter from here so that you have a good idea what is there. All right, this thingy here, this here, I'm just removing them. Okay, I had not removed them before you came so that you can also have a look at it. Okay, what was here? There was a resistance from the symmetrical triangle. There was some rejection here. Then here was a support, breakout, come in again to test this level as the fresh support, break out of this channel as well as this 112.11 area, and now it is I think well above 114, which was the target, around 114, 113.91. So that target of this Fibonacci expansion is already taken. Now the resistance that we should be keeping an eye on is 116.83. Why it is so, I don't know really why it is so. 116.83, is it some Fibonacci expansion on the previous time? I will just remove it, okay, because I am not aware why it is here, so I'm just going to remove it. But I think, okay, so this was here. Okay, yeah, now I got it why it was here from this Fibonacci. Okay, why it was here I will tell you, because when we had drawn this Fibonacci here and the high was here and this high was here and this low was here, at that time it was 116 point something. Okay, that's why it was here. So now if we keep this as the target, then we will just let it be like this, 116.75 and thereafter 124.33. But right now it is I think overly overbought. So when something is overbought, it is not near to our levels of interest. So I will just say that now you stay away from almost everything, because when I say that you stay away from the dollar index, it means you stay away from the euro, pound, Audi, New Zealand CAD, USD CH, so all of these are not tradable as of now. As of now, they are not tradable. If you are not in position already, then I think you should be looking for a buying opportunity when it arises. All right, how can it arise? When the price comes back to the area of interest. So this is our area of interest, right? So we want it to come to this region, and then maybe we will be looking for some buying opportunity. If not this one, then maybe this one. All right, but at this higher level, I don't think that we should be opening any buy position. Clara Okadigbo is here. Hello and welcome to the stream. So what do you say, that 117 or 116.95, is it possible, or do you think that the dollar is going to go down from here? What do you guys think? Do you think that it is enough for dollar to run, or do you think that there is more room to go? What do you think, guys? Okay, let me know in the chat. But right now I am not going to put any trade on this one. I'll say just stay away from this one. We have levels on the lower side. On the higher side, we have levels around 116.75. It will take time for it to reach 116, but still the levels are on the lower side and we have support at the lower side. But the higher side, we don't have any levels and we are not capable of taking that much of risk, to be frank. And as far as the euro is concerned, euro is trying to test this channel's bottom. Now yesterday, okay, not yesterday, but on Friday, I was talking about this, that once we have broken through this, now there is a possibility that the price will go and test this bottom and we should be looking for buying opportunities here. Do you remember that, guys? Well, hard to say, but still bullish. Yes, hard to say, but still bullish. It is still bullish. It has given us no sign of bearishness as of now. If I even switch to 4 hour, there are no signs of bearishness. You see, there are no signs of bearishness. Check it out, man. Even there was an inverse hangman, it was broken. That means there is more bullishness still possible in this one on the 4 hour at least. Yes, it is really hard to say. And when I come back to the euro, I see that the somebody is trying to push it up again. Maybe people who were short there, they were trying to book their profits. And I feel like whenever the price comes close to this line, maybe it will keep on jumping like this. That is what I'm thinking, and then eventually it will break higher. Why? Because at that time this trend line would be a reason to push the prices lower, and when it breaks above this trend line, it will give buyers a reason to go long in the euro. Now that is the probable condition, and I'm leaving my lines just like that so that we can calculate, or we can have a review what happens in the future. Because one time this channel may not break, second time this channel may not break, third time this channel may not break, and eventually if the buyers are able to take over the sellers, maybe they will push through this falling trend line, short term falling trend line, and eventually maybe through this channel. But as of now, I don't see any bullishness in the euro. No, not even the 4 hourly candles, not even the previous 4 hourly candles, no bullishness. Okay, even this was an inside bar. Thereafter, even after the break, it could not go higher than this previous bar, which was red. So till the time you are not able to break the highs of the previous candles, it is difficult to say that the bullishness has come back. All right, so simple to analyze here, that the euro is going to push more to the downside. But when I say that it is going to go downside, it may go up also. Okay, there's no doubt about that. But there is possibility that it will test this support area first before it starts going upward. Okay, that doesn't mean that you start selling the euro here. Okay, you should only be selling near the resistance level. You should only be buying near the support level if you have to. And in this case, you are not going to buy, because this buying will be in the opposite direction of the current trend, so you don't want to buy. Okay, sometimes you remember, no position is a very good position. I'm not having any position as of now in the market. Pound dropped 600 points today. Pound today dropped 600 points and I am out of it, and I am not cursing myself because of this. Yesterday I knew that the price is going to go back towards this level, not back, but to the lows of the this 0.9980 area. It is going towards that, but I did not sell it, because even if I sell at this low here, my stop loss would have been here, 548 points of stop loss. I cannot take it, so why sell it? So I was looking for an area of opportunity, something like this, to go short, but that did not come, so I'm happy about it. No problem, at least I am not at a loss. Got it? So the idea is not to make huge pips. The idea is to save the pips that you make. Okay, save the pips that you make. So now what is happening in the pound actually? See, in pound today we saw a gap down opening, all right, of a little rise from there, and thereafter a fall immediately after closing the gap. Now in the longer run, do you think that the pound will be able to go beyond this level of 1.1211? I think that it is not that easy. Renato Asunsao. I'm sorry for my pronunciation if I have said your name wrong, but Renato is what I will say you. Hello, Renato. Welcome to the stream. So in the long run, I believe 0.9980 is still possible, and later on maybe 0.8893. Looking at the dollar's strength here, pound can go much deeper here. All right. Well, from our charts, we'll not just remove these levels. We'll just remove this trend line, which is of no relevance afterwards, and maybe remove this. Maybe remove this rectangle also, so that the area is clearly visible, and also remove these ellipses which are of no relevance now. All right, guys, but you got the idea, right? What is going to happen here? What is going to happen here? Most probably something like this is going to happen here. Okay, something like this, because this channel may not allow this candle to come inside, and if it allows to come inside, then resistance line will definitely be acting as a good resistance. So where is the resistance now? 1.1211 area, which is almost how many points? Almost 530 points from here is the next resistance. Now on the downside, we will mark this level, which is the low of today, as the fresh support. Now definitely it is a good support. You have seen in the 4 hours. All right, it has been a good support, no doubts about that, but I don't think that buying the pound at the current levels is a good option, although it is deep down. But still, it will be like trying to catch a falling knife, and I'll never recommend that. Talking about the Australian dollar, like I told yesterday, not yesterday, but yes, on Friday, if we break and close below 0.6569, then it'll accelerate the movement of Australian dollar towards 0.5506 area, although it is very far, and we were expecting some bullish price action here, but it did not happen. Now these are just two small three levels here. I think these levels are not of much interest, but still they are levels which may provide some support to the price on the way down, but otherwise 0.5506 is the ultimate target to the downside when the Australian dollar starts falling to the downside, and it has already started falling to the downside. Now immediate resistance or horizontal resistance is 0.6569 on the upside, and the immediate support, that is small support, I will say 0.6253, may offer some support to the Australian dollar in the coming time. Okay, Anwar, MGA, Clara, Renato, thank you very much for joining the stream, but I would request you to submit that likes also if you are enjoying and if you are vibing, if you find it interesting here. Renato, you may be new, so you will hesitate, but others I think they will not hesitate. So okay, I'm talking about the now Kiwi. Removing this channel, so now because it is only a clutter, it is daily chart of Kiwi, and something similar like Australian dollar is happening here also. Now I'm not removing this, just to show you that how accurate it was. You remember we said that something like this is going to happen. Actually, this did not retreat to 0.5920 area. If it would have been retreated here, it would have been a better option for us to even go short in this one. But maybe before that, the price went lower, and now it is going towards 0.5606. Expect this area to offer some support to the price. Okay, some support. Maybe it can even push it towards 0.5842. But if it is able to push it towards 0.5842, then look for the price action here. Okay, then this price action, what we are looking for here, may come at this area. Okay, something like this. And in that case, we'll be looking for selling the Kiwi around here. Why only here? Because we are looking for very small stop loss and a huge take profit potential, take profit target. And that makes a sense. See, we are not looking for the big moves. Always remember that we are not looking for the big moves. The problem is that our what is not super, no, it is a subconscious mind. It is always looking for a trade which can go all forever. Like, okay, I know the students who say that, oh, this is my trade of the year. No trade is the trade of the year. Every trade for you is like no more risk than 1% and no more gains. Okay, no more less gains than 3%. If it is possible, fine. Do not move your stop loss ever. Do not move your take profit ever. Okay, if you really want to move your take profit, then trail it as per your stop loss. Now, when I say trail as per your stop loss, that means suppose this one, I will initiate a position. Say, I can never initiate a position. Okay, if you're trading like me, you can never initiate a position in this high. This is just not possible because this is not our style of trading. How we trade? If this is a support, when this support is broken, we enter here. You see this, we enter here. Why we enter here? I will explain you here. Why do we enter here? When we see that at resistance there is some negative price action. Okay, here there is no negative price action actually. When we see this price action here, we enter in such markets. Okay, here we enter at say this is the bearish engulfing, or even when I switch to daily, I think that will be even better. You see here there is a bearish engulfing. At the low of this I will enter. Okay, and I will keep a stop loss just higher than this one, about 180 points, and then I will be targeting minimum 360 points. If there is a potential of the next support more than 360 points, then only I will enter this position. I will keep my stop loss here. Okay, this is one thing. Now when I have entered my position, I want to move my stop loss to the break even or just to minimize my risks. So you see, I have entered my position somewhere here. I have kept my stop loss somewhere here. Okay, and I have entered somewhere here. I have kept my stop loss here. Now this amounts to be approximately 180 points. So I'm targeting 360 points. When will I move the stop loss? You see, from here, when my position got activated, here my position is activated, it again tried to make a high and broke the previous low, this one. When it broke this previous low, this high became a valid high. Now I brought my stop loss here. Make some sense? Now initially my stop loss was, okay, I will show you again. Here my position got triggered. My stop loss initially was 180 points, but now what is my stop loss? My stop loss is 20 points, 30 points. It is like no stop loss. Okay, it is just like no stop loss. But here the story doesn't end. After this low was broken here, the price again made a high here and then eventually broke this low. When this low was broken, this became a new high. So my stop loss, where it comes, my stop loss comes at the high of this candle. This is how you manage your position. I remember one of my viewers asked me how you manage your positions in a sell. So this became my new lower high. You are with me? Okay, are you with me? New high, new low, new low. So this becomes new high. So after that, after this one, this is the new low. So this one becomes new high. Thereafter, after this low, this was the high. This was the new low. Okay, not this one, but yes, somewhere. This was the new low. So this becomes the high. After this low, this was the high. And thereafter, this was the low. So this becomes the high. After this low, this high was made and this low was broken. So this becomes the high. So this is how your structure is made. So now you know the structure. So even if I am in this position, in this short position now, where will be my stop loss? My stop loss would be above this area here. All right. And when this stop loss is triggered, you see what is happening when this stop loss gets triggered. When this stop loss gets triggered, the price moves higher. Now, if from this low, okay, I'm just removing this for time being so that it does not confuse you. Okay. So now this is the structure of the market, at least on the 4 hours. and as soon as we see a high which is higher than this one here, it has put the downtrend in a jeopardy. Jeopardy means it is now violated. Now if the higher high is formed, if the reaction high is higher, that means the bull's power here is much more than the bear power. Now this bull's power has overpowered the bears. Those are sitting here, and now they have made a higher high. Now what is possible here? There are two possibilities now. The price will make a lower low. Okay, in that case this will become the higher high, lower high. This will not be lower high. Or the price makes a higher low and makes a higher high. Now if this thing is made, if just this thing is made again, then this is the higher low. My friends, when the price starts making higher high and higher lows, this low will be established only when this high is broken here. Now when the price makes higher high and higher low, that means the uptrend has started. Okay, and when the uptrend has started, why will I stay in a position which is a downtrend or which is a short position? Why would I stay in the short position when the trend has changed? So that's why my stop loss will be here. Okay, I don't want my losses to be more. That's why I'm stopping my loss here, and that makes much more sense, because you are going with the trend. Even if the trend continues from here, maybe, okay, maybe something like this can happen. Okay, so this market is probabilities always. Okay, this market is always probabilities. Something like this can happen, and in that case my stop loss will my stop loss is not moving. I'm sorry. My stop loss is not moving, so my stop loss will come here. It will keep going down till the time my stop loss is not triggered, and whenever my stop loss gets triggered, I will still be in profits. This is one thing, but you remember, there will be a point where you can take profit also. So you have this option, right? And your take profit was at approximately at 360 points. You remember that? So from here, where are your 360 points? Now if you want to be strict about it, you can put your take profit at 5619, which is 360 points. But if you really want to enjoy or surf it like a wind surfer, how he goes about surfing the waves, if you really want to ride this trend like the one who rides the waves, then maybe you will just keep trailing your stop loss in the direction of the trend. Makes much more sense to me. Anyone with me in this one? Have you understood how to trail your stop loss? You see, if you are only trading based on the risk, which I am doing right now, then you will understand that only after making a new low, your risk is almost minimum, almost none. And when you get into a trade which has no risk involved, you are almost doing a risk to reward ratio of infinity. You see, risk to reward, or reward to risk. When your reward is say 6 times and your risk is 0, or it tends to 0, in the terms of mathematics you have infinite rewards, because your risk is almost 0. It tends to 0 if you have solved something like what they call it in the mathematics, limits, functions and continuity. Yeah, understood. MG has understood. So I think I have spoken too much about this one. So I'm going ahead now, talking about the US dollar against the Canadian. Wow, 1.33 is the area where I was long in this one, but I just closed my position at 1.34, and now it is going higher. I was not actually expecting it to go this high so fast. Of course, I was expecting it to go to 1.46 if you remember, but the thing is that I was expecting it to come back to this area to test it as a fresh support. But see, sometimes it happens that price doesn't give you time, and now 1.3867 is a small resistance on the way up. Maybe that will give some resistance and push the prices lower for a pullback, maybe. And on the lower side we have a support now at around 1.3715, but this market doesn't look like a buying market now, because we want to enter a market when there is a pullback, and it doesn't give us pullback, so we are not going to enter. Even if at the current levels, if we enter a stop loss, the established low is very deep here. and the second low, which on which the price has taken some support, is 1.3223 area, which is again very far. So I don't think it is a good idea to open a buy position with a stop loss of 600 points and take profit, potential take profit of 94 points. All right, and now if you remember, I had told you that if you want to buy, you can buy here with the targets of 1.46, but okay, not with the small targets. You have to hold it for a long time, and your stop loss will be below 1.3223. Only if you remember. If you don't remember, you can go back and watch the streams again. Well, that may be rude, but I'm just saying it humbly. Please go back if you really want to cross check. Why we say, okay, we did not write anything in this one, right? We did not write anything, but yes, these small writings will help you that this was an upswing pivot. We said that till the time this is holding 1.3408, till the time now this one is holding, I think 1.4600 is still possible, but not because I'm looking at this green candle. That's why I'm saying it. I'm saying it because it has not broken below 1.3408. Till the time 1.3408 is holding, the price is going to go up. That's all. USD CHF. Okay, no surprises here. Broken wedge, came back to test it as the fresh support. If somebody has opened the long position here, he is very rich by now. And do you see this inverse head and shoulder breaking out? Okay, maybe you did not point it out, but I will point it out for you. Okay, here you see, from here, from almost at the parity, this was a low here. You can call it a shoulder, and you can call it a head, and then you can call it a second shoulder, and then you can call this one a breakout. Why? Because how is the neckline formed? I am just removing everything because it looks like a more clutter now. I'm removing everything except I'm just keeping my head and shoulder now in place for you guys. So when this is a head, sorry, this is a shoulder, this is the head, and this is another shoulder, this is essentially a breakout. Why? I will tell you. Because when you have a reaction, then you join it with the reaction from the head, and that becomes your neckline. So this is essentially a neckline, and today it seems like the neckline is breaking. My friends, this is very important. Okay, this is very important. Head and shoulder is one of the most important patterns that you should trade. I'm not saying it just like that. Okay, come back to the Australian dollar. Do you remember this pattern when it happened here somewhere? Okay, here. Do you see this pattern here? Head, shoulder, breakdown, retest, boom. This is what happens. Okay, it's no joke. This pattern is no joke. A pattern out of a pattern is a very good pattern, and that too in the direction of the trend. The head and shoulder pattern is mostly occurring in the reversal, mostly occurs at the time of reversal, but here also it happened in the continuation of the downtrend. So why not here? All right, this is already broken above. Now there's only 4 hours left for this candle to close, and I'm expecting it to close today much higher than these levels that we are expecting to break. And if it breaks, it gives a close higher whenever you get an opportunity. Okay, I mean, whenever you get an opportunity at the test of this neckline, maybe you should try and open buy position with the small targets at 1, which is parity, and maybe even higher than parity, because there's a lot more to go in this one. Why? Because the trend is up. Swiss franc is going to go down in the coming days. There's no question asked about that, because of the Swiss National Bank. Something has happened, if you remember. I don't know much about the fundamentals, but yes, I know about the charts. The charts are telling me that the Swiss franc is going down at least in front of the dollar, and if it breaks higher than this 1.0049, then it is definitely going to down against the dollar. So what I'm expecting here, the minimum that I'm expecting here now is this one, 515 points from the breakout. Now if this is the breakout level, 515 points is somewhere here, 1.0409 area, 1.0409 area. So this is what I'm expecting, and I'm labeling it as potential head and Where is my and shoulder breakout targets. All right, make some sense. All right, I'm keeping it like this now. So you got the idea what is going to happen here, right? So this is going to be the support. If it happens to be support, then 1.0049 is what we are going to target in the future. Keep sharp eye on this one. I cannot stress it more. I'm very much inclined in buying this one, because you see from the last, I'll say 2 weeks, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 candles. That means 2 weeks. From the last 2 weeks, it has not seen any red candle. If a major currency has not seen a red candle, that means the buyers behind this, they know where they are going to take it. Okay, so it is not only these highs. I think there is a possibility of going beyond these highs and maybe even beyond 1.0412. But as far as pattern is concerned, we are targeting first target at 1.0049 because of this broken wedge, and thereafter because of this head and shoulder, we are targeting 1.0412. That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, USD Jpy now. USD Jpy is still inside that rectangle that we were talking about, and this inside bar, this bar that we had seen on 21st of September, the price is still trading inside that. Now from here, even if the price starts to climb up, I think it will find a huge resistance at 146.98 area. Now this 146.98 area is the Fibonacci expansion of this rise from here till here. Okay, anyways, we are not going to sell this market at 146.98. Why? Because there is no selling until 130.39 is broken in this market. Now if we see a higher high here from this one, then this will become our swing pivot. You remember, now if this becomes our swing pivot, then this area here, this 130.39 will change to the low of this candle, which is 140.34. so we can open a sell position below 140.34 in case the high of this particular candle, which is around 145.90, is broken. So this is simple mathematics. Okay, no surprises here. So yeah, we'll just keep an eye on this one, because USD Jpy may offer a good trade to us in the coming time very soon. All right, now who was with me on Friday here? He remembers when I saw this in silver. I said, okay, 90, and now the price is good, it is all green, blah 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 blah, but we are not going to buy silver. Rather than buying silver, we will look for a selling opportunity even if it crosses above 19.78, because the trend is down. Now see what is happening in this one. I think 18.30 is the level that I am watching, and if it goes and gives us a close below 18.30, that will be a very suitable thing for us, because every rise from that we can sell this silver with the targets of 16.93 and thereafter maybe even 11.62 in the coming time. Right now, where is the support and resistance? Actually, price is trading right on the support. It has the resistance of 18.76 and support of 18.30, but I'm expecting 18.30 to break soon, in line with the gold, because I'm expecting gold also to break so many multiple lows now. And 18.30, if it is broken, it will start acting as a fresh resistance. This is what I'm expecting here, my brother. This is what I'm expecting, and I'm expecting you to open your sell positions, not now but here. Now somebody may be thinking, oh, Rakesh is saying the price is going towards 16.93, so why not to short it here? I will have more movement. No, my friend, that is called aggressive trading. We are not into aggressive trading. You let it break the low, show some strength in the bears. When the bears are strong, okay, we wait for the bulls to counter react. When they react, the bears enter again at the advantageous position, or at the position where they can capitalize. When they enter, we enter with them. See, we are teeny things. We cannot move the markets, but when the market is being moved by someone, we'll just join the bandwagon. Okay, and we'll enjoy that, right? So 16.93 is what we are targeting, but we are expecting 18.30 to act as the resistance here. Why the room is so silent today? Nobody's saying anything. Am I so boring? Is it? Or maybe I should refresh my chat so that I know if somebody's saying something or not. Why you guys are not talking? Okay, I have one more question actually. Do you think that we should have a webinar which goes beyond 1 hour? Or do you think that it will be very boring? because I am only covering a few pairs because there's a lot to trade in the markets actually. Do you think we can do it more than 1 hour? No, we are attentive. Okay, good guys. So here is where gold is going. From this chart, do you think that it is going towards 1555, or you say that I'm a liar? Not a liar, but you can say that I'm a noob. Where is it going? I'm looking at 1555. Where are you looking at? 1451? Well, we have told that also. Oh, as long as dictate. All right, guys. But okay, wherever it goes, I think whenever it tries to go higher, 1683 will act like a rock, and I think it'll take the prices towards 1555 first, and thereafter maybe even if some support they find at the 1555 levels, then maybe even further shelling to 1451. I agree with Anwar. All right, at least you two are enjoying here. I'm sure Clara is also enjoying, but I don't even know it is he or she, but the name is she, so I'll say she's also enjoying here and she'll also agree. Okay, so what is here? Well, the price action is so clean here that I really have nothing to say. Okay, but I will just take out some clutter from here so that you have a clear idea what is going to happen. Okay, you see the price was going down, was finding resistance, goes down, find this resistance, goes down, break, then finds this as a resistance, going down. Now where is the support, man? The support is at 1555, so there is no question now. The price is only going to go down. But when the price is going to go down, it is always better to draw a channel joining the recent highs that the price has made and the recent lows that the price has made. Now if you closely look at this one, well, how to show you? If you closely look at this one, if I join these highs and these lows, the price is going below these lows and breaking this falling channel's support line. Now what does this tells you? Because I have mentioned this earlier in the webinars that when this phenomena occurs, it has some meaning. Now what is the meaning? I want you to write that in the chat, including Clara, if you're listening to me. I want you also to write something about me, about not me, but about this candlestick. What if this candle closes below this low? What does it mean? What does it mean, guys? Let me know what have you learned so far. What do you think is going to happen in the coming time now? I'm waiting for the answer, and if you guys are vibing here, you are enjoying the stream, let me know through the clicks, a few clicks at the like button. If you have already clicked that, please do not click that again. If you have clicked it already, it is white in color, then fine. If it is still black, you can turn it white. All right. What do you think? If this candle closes below the low of this falling channel, what is going to happen? Small bounce. Anwar says small bounce. MJ is saying not easy. Okay. Okay, guys, I will tell you the psychology behind such candlestick. Okay. What happens? Now we will start noticing from 9th and 10th of August. Okay, when they found resistance at 1808, they pushed it down below 1753. Then 1753 started acting as resistance. Then they pushed it below to the levels where there was a fresh there was previous support. Thereafter there was a small bounce. MJ, we call this as the small bounce. Anwar, there was a small bounce, but this low here acted as a resistance and pushed the prices lower, even lower than the low here. This was a bullish engulfing at the support. Now a bullish engulfing at the support is taken down by this candlestick here. Now this is not a joke. Okay, this is not a joke. When the bulls were strong, I mean very strong on a daily candle, and that candlestick is taken down by a candle, it means a complete candle, okay? It means that the sellers now are more than the buyers were here. That means every time the price goes up here, it will be sold off again, or the sellers will re-enter to strengthen their position, and they are going to take it down. It does mean that. Now, have you noticed that after this breakdown, I have never told you that the gold is going to go above 1683. You can rewind 1 week's of webinars. I always said that the gold is going to dustbin. I'm not saying that I'm right every time. What I'm saying is that this candlestick, big candlestick, has a meaning, and especially when it takes down this bullish engulfing, then it has a huge meaning. You see, every time the price tried to go here, it was rejected very badly. And now this is going to close below this channel support. Now this channel support has a huge meaning. Now whenever the price was trying to go low, it was supported by this area. Then it started going higher. Then again it was supported by this area. Now again it tried to go higher, but this time it was not supported by this area. Now what does it mean? People are not interested in buying gold, even at the lower levels. Now if at the lower levels the people are not interested in buying the golds, we can say that there is an avalanche of people who are willing to go short in gold and who want to close their positions if they are long already. So there is only selling and selling possible in gold. If there is only selling possible in gold, that means it is going to go to dustbin. That's why I use the term dustbin. I am not only using the term dustbin for the gold, I am also using it for the natural gas. I will show you in a couple of minutes. The natural gas is also going to go in dustbin in coming time. This term I had used about the Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading at $53,000. $53,000, then $52,000, then $48,000. Now it is trading somewhere around $18,000 to $17,000. So when Rakesh is something, it's not a joke, okay? So 1626 is where it is trading now. I think when I started the webinar, it was trading at 1636, $10. Yeah, you see? In this means we should enter short at gold. No, my friends, we have already missed the bus. We have already missed the bus. You should have entered the short at this 1683 levels. We have already missed the bus. I have missed, well, I have missed this bus. I did score some almost 20 to 30 points on gold because I am not that greedy. I want gold. I wanted to open the position for a long time, but then I thought that I will not be able to manage it because I am going to go for vacation. So I did not open any long-term position here, but I have taken 20 to 30 points. Now the point is not to take this long profit. Again, MGA. The point is, whatever you are going to risk here, do you think that if the price goes to 1555, you can make 3 times the risk that you are going to take? And even if you open short position now, where will you keep your stop loss? If you keep your stop loss higher than this, then it is not a trade worth taking. And if you are going to keep your stop loss somewhere here, very close, then you are doing wrong with the method of trading. You are not following your system. I mean, at least for me, I will not be following my system if I keep my stop loss below. But yes, if you are looking for the lower time frames, if you are looking for this high here as the fresh stop loss position, maybe you can open a position. Getting my point? Because now the price has already made low, which is lower than this one. So your stop loss will be here if you open the short position now. And in that case, your stop loss will be 2,500 points. Where will be your take profit? Let me check. Your take profit will be 7,000, 2 to 4 to 6. Okay, that sounds good. But yes, you will not get the breathing point till 1683 if you would have been short somewhere here. Somewhere here, okay, somewhere here, you would have stop loss around 3,800 points, and then it would have been a much better trade. Don't you think so? Don't you think so? What do you say? What do you say? So you don't have to see only where it can go. It can go 1555, fine. Even it can go to 1451. But the point is that, can you take the risk that is involved? And is your risk justified, or you are just trying to decrease your risks based on your utter imagination, or maybe your utter greed, or maybe, okay, I will not say nonsense, but yes, sometimes it is even nonsense, because we open position just to keep a stop loss small. We place stop loss anywhere. No, your stop loss has to be above the resistance in case you're short, and in case you're long, it has to be below the support. That makes a lot of sense. At least on 4 hour, we see this is the resistance now, so you can open the position short here and target this area. But your stop loss, if the price suddenly makes any move towards 1683 and then get rejected here and moves back to 1555 or 1451, then you will regret it. So my humble opinion here is that stay away from this market. Watch this move, enjoy the move just by sitting on the sidelines. Every time, you don't have to swim in the swimming pool, okay? Sometimes you have to sit, relax in the pool, watch the ladies, okay? Something like that. Forgive me for my manners, but this is what I think. Okay, enjoy at the sidelines sometimes. Now let's talk about the Brent here. Okay, who remembers 86.46? Who remembers? Who remembers this level? And yeah, last webinar that we have talked about it, Brent. Did I tell you about Brent that it is going to break 86.46? Okay, maybe. And now you will say that, oh, Rakesh is always saying that. You can go and see that webinar that we have done last time. I said there is an indecision, but seeing those two pin bars, I have a feeling that it will break to the downside, and I fear that if it breaks to this 86.46, it may eventually break this level also, and this is now what is happening. Now 86.46 is broken. Now can it take support here? Now you see we have already marked it. Can it take support here? Why? Because this is a falling channel in the long run, and the price has already come to that channel's support area, and that support area is near 80 to 81 area. So will it hold as a support, or maybe small bounce from here to 86.46 to test it as a fresh resistance and then a push down? Is it possible? Well, that only time will tell, but now 86.46 is the area where we should keep an eye, so that we can open the short positions, fresh short positions if we have to open. Now MJ, you were asking me, should I open a short position in gold? I'll say, if possible, you open a short position here near 86.46 area after a retracement happens, something like this. Rakesh, recently I have been trying out setting my stop loss at my open after waiting for a few hours. From your experience, workable? Rakesh, recently I have been trying out setting my stop loss at my open. It depends upon how you are opening a position, Osman. You should not keep your, of course, break even. We want to break even the trade as soon as possible, but it should move in your direction by at least, okay, say if you are long, I'll explain you here. Say if you are in a long position, okay, where you can enter. As per our scenario, you will be entering somewhere here. Okay, now if you really want to say your stop loss when you were entering here, your stop loss was somewhere here. Okay, that makes sense because of this was the low. See, this was the low, your stop loss was here. This is where you entered and you kept your stop loss below the last low. That's fine. But when the price moved here and you moved your stop loss to this area, now I will explain you. You have moved your stop loss to this area. What is the guarantee that after the price moving here, this low, what is the guarantee that this low cannot come here? What is the guarantee? Is there any guarantee? No, I will tell you why. So you do not move your stop loss to this level until and unless this high is broken. I will tell you why. When this high is broken, that means this low is an established low. Then you can keep your stop loss here. All right. When this low is an established low, when this low is established, when this high is broken. Now you are asking me when you can bring the stop loss to the break even or somewhere below the break even, right? In most of the cases, when you are entering in my style, your stop loss will already be here. Okay, your stop loss will already be here in this area, and you can actually move your stop loss higher at the break of recent high that has been made. So you will have a higher low here and you can move your stop loss there. Now you are saying that your stop loss was very far maybe and you have brought it to break even. Just keep in mind that when you have brought it here, is there chance of market moving and taking out your stop loss? Because you want to get stopped out only when you go wrong. Your analysis is that the price is going to go and make higher highs. Now if it has to make higher highs, fine. It will make higher highs and you will always keep your stop loss below the recent low. But if it starts making lower lows and lower highs, you want to go out. So the lower low can be made only when this low is taken out. So if from here the price makes a low which is like this is how it will start moving, and in that case I want to get out of the market. I just hope that I have answered your question. You do move your stop losses to your entry or to your open, but don't do that blindly. Keep the logic in your mind, and do not risk more than 1% on any single trade. That is very critical. You adjust your position size in such a manner that if your stop loss even gets triggered, you don't lose more than $1 behind every $100 in your account. That means $1 for $100, that's it, not more than that. If it is lower than that, fine, but not more than that. Let's see where euro is going. Okay, euro against Australian dollar today is making a bullish pin bar. It's a huge bullish pin bar. Actually, it's a huge range also today, more than almost 200 points of range, and still I'm not very bullish on this one, though I said that stay away from euro AUD between 1.488 and 1.4735, but still above 1.488 now I'm not very confident because it is moving right into this resistance zone. I think we need to clear away from 1.4966 to be bullish in this market. Okay, otherwise the price can revert back anytime soon. So now where is the support? I am expecting 1.4881 to act as a support, but the resistance is right on 1.4966 area. So I'll say just stay away from this one till the time 1.4966 is taken out. Edit label 1.4966. okay, so I think this is a better thing to say. We need to clear this area because this has been a resistance. Till the time this is not steered out, I don't think that we are going to open any buy position in this one. Alright guys, if you are enjoying the stream, do smash that like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel already, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, you can put something in the Skype. Alright, so talking about the okay, South African rand. Yeah, no selling until 6.0, it's broken, may go to 6.0, but no, it did not even come back. It did try to come back, but the bulls were so strong, they pushed it higher. Now there's only up and up to this one. I think we are definitely going toward 19 now to test 19.338, because now on the way up there is no resistance whatsoever. All right, this high may be some resistance because this is where the sellers entered the market side. 18.5907, I would like to keep it on my chart, because this was the area where the sellers started the downtrend actually in the past. Let us see how the things unfold in this one. But do you want to enter the USD ZAR? No, I do not. I do not want. Okay, I do not want. So stay away from this market when your stop losses are very far. When you have some entry maybe near to 7.87830, maybe you can consider buying this market, but it is now already overvalued. I think 18.5907 is where I should be looking for selling opportunities, and by that time the structure of the market will be easy to follow. As of now, we have huge swings here, and here maybe some small swings will be there, which will allow us to enter the market in the downtrending direction. Okay, because the dollar cannot keep going up forever. So let us see when the government intervenes or something happens and the South Africans shines, maybe USD ZAR will fall. But I'm not entering in the anticipation, so let the things be shown on the charts itself. USA Tech, okay, very healthy downtrend here. 10,678 is what is expected. We just need a breach of this low here, 11036. 11036 is what I'm looking at. If this is breached, then it is just a matter of time now, the price going back to 10,678, and even the breach of 10,678 will push the prices lowest to all the way to this falling channels low area. So yes, the one who is short in the USA tech, my friend, keep holding, okay. Okay, the targets are achieved in this one. Almost broke the low of that day. The low was almost 3646. Today the price has made a low of 3643. The low is broken, and I think now it is going to test this low here, 3638. This is also broken. That this low, 3635, this is also broken. So all the lows are broken. Now it is just a matter of time when it gives us a fresh low well below the 3635 area, and that will open the way towards 3209. If that happens, if the price, if we see today a close below 3635, that will open the way towards 3209 in this market. Okay, well, this is good, a lot of trades here and there. Just you need to capture or control your losses. That's it. There are huge profits on the way, but you have to capture your losses. Okay guys, I have marked this one here with the hope that the price is going like this up only, and it is really going up. So you want to sell this US dollar against the Chinese yuan? Who is up for selling this market here? Don't be stupid. Okay, just stay away from this market. Maybe yeah, if you really want to open some position, then look for in the buying direction, maybe at the retest of 6.975, or maybe at the break of 7.1960, and then retest of that area as the fresh support. Maybe something like this. Okay, if something like this happens, then maybe you will be looking for a buying opportunity here. That is all you can do here. No selling. Don't even think about selling this market. Okay, stay away. Euro JPY. Okay, I want to tell you something in this one. There is something interesting in this one. I just want to remove this rectangle also, and this also. Okay, it's not this one. This I don't want to remove. I want to remove this one, this one, so that there is no clutter here. Okay, now I'm expanding this. Do you remember? Okay, if you don't remember, no problem. We had said when the price was trading somewhere here, I said okay, the price has made this much of range. Now 50% may be holding, or maybe the price can reach to 61.8%. but if the 61.8% doesn't hold, then I'm not going to buy Euro JPY. Now you see here the 61.8% is holding very nicely against the Japanese yen. We know that the Japanese yen is going to be in the future, it is going to be very strong. We know this. Okay, we know this already. But this sell off and this buying here, it is clearly indicating that even if the yen is going to rise, and even if the euro is falling today, the euro is showing strength against the yen, at least for today. You see, at the lower levels there are buyers. At lower levels there are buyers who are interested in the euro, and they seems like so interested, they're trying to push it beyond 139.38. But the problem here is that 139.38 is the level which was a very strong level in the past, and now it was also the level of 50% rise from here, and now it is acting as a resistance. Now if this keeps on acting as a resistance, the price is not able to make it above 139.38 for the closing of today or maybe tomorrow, then I don't think that we will be seeing higher levels again in this one. So in that case, we will be seeing much lower levels, which may extend even towards 133.39 area. But for that, the price first has to go below this. So I'm marking this area as the fresh support for my chart. All right, guys, make sense? So let's see how the things unfold in the future. Right now 139.38 is the immediate resistance, 137.34 is the immediate support for the price in the coming time. Talking about Gbp Jpy, well, do I need to speak anything about this one? Okay, do I need to speak anything? I think on Friday we had already spoken about it. A close below 157.70 will open the way to 148.97. This is exactly what has happened in a day. So I don't think there is anything needs to be spoken. But yes, where it is going now, well, this is an indecision candle forming right now. It is not bullish, it is not bearish. So maybe let us see how the things unfold. Japanese yen is going to be strong, this is no doubt, but seeing this, okay, maybe on 4 hour you should switch and check it out. Okay, somebody is trying to push it higher. Now at higher levels it will definitely going to find some resistance at around 157.70. I think that is the area where you should be looking for entering short in this one if there is some bearish price action here. Or what you can do is you can place this falling channel here. Okay, this one here, you can actually place this channel on your chart and remove this Fibonacci now, because this is of no use now. And you can also remove these symmetrical triangles because they have already been broken. So yes, now this is the new price action which is happening in this one. You can even remove this rectangle. Okay, this trend line is valid. Yes, this trend line is valid and it is broken, so expect the retest of this trend line to act as a good resistance in the future. That's it. So 157.70 immediate resistance, 148.97 immediate support for the Gbp Jpy. Okay, this is the natural gas. It has made a daily low around 6.52, almost 90 cents from the low that the price. Okay, from here we will see like this how many points it has shed. It has shed almost 800 to 900 points already, and there is more 1100 points to go to meet the targets that we had expected. Below 7.40, below 7.4041 natural gas will have no gas. That is what we had expected. Let us see how the things unfold in the future, but right now 7.4041 is the immediate resistance, 5.3256 is the immediate support. Expect the price to go back to this area after finding some support in this region here, and if that gives you another opportunity to go short, I think you should take that opportunity here and go short with the target of 5.3256. Keep that in your mind. All right guys, it's already 1 hour into the stream. If you have any questions, you can ask them now in the chat. Others, I'm going to stop it. Okay. I just hope that you have got all the idea about whatever is going to be the next support and resistance level for the pairs that we have discussed. If you have any particular pair that you want me to keep an eye on, maybe you can share it in the chat and we can have a look at that. And those who are holding on the USA tech, I think they should hold on to that and make some more profits out of it. It is a good position already. If you're not short in the gold already, please don't mind that. It's okay. It doesn't happen every day actually, the gold getting short and losing 100 points in a day or two. But you should not lose heart, because opportunities are here and there. Everywhere there are opportunities. Almost every week there are opportunities, like we are talking about those now. Like this is an opportunity in the gas. When it happens, we may not be streaming, okay, but you know already we have told you that keep an eye on this one. Like in Gbp Jpy we have told you, okay, keep an eye on this trend line. Okay, in Euro Jpy we have told you that above 139.38 it is bullish. So you know what is to be seen, what is to be checked. Okay, so you have the idea, but don't feel like missing. Okay, I have missed it. Don't feel sad about it, because if you are happy about staying away from a position, then only you can make profits. Okay, the profits are not made in a hurry. Yeah, and this one USD CHF, this is very strong bullishness. Keep an eye on this one. Maybe 0.9885 area, this will be very bullish. This will be very bullish in the coming time. So keep an eye on this one. This will give you another opportunity to go long in this particular pair. Okay, this is good. So why not to keep an eye on the pairs that are worth keeping an eye? And let's not even talk about those that we have missed. Okay, so stay well, stay healthy, and thank you very much for joining my stream. Do share it with your friends if you get a chance. Those who want to, those who are interested in trading forex, or they are interested in knowing the price action, the psychology behind the market, or psychology behind the candles. That's it. Thank you very much once again. I wish you and your family a very happy and profitable day. Thank you very much for here.